Willie D live.
I am not rocking with this chick. I am not feeling her at all. Oh man, this chick right here, fam, she is one of the worst of the worst. In fact, I got a better pic of her. Let me put this pic up instead because this one makes more sense. Look at her. Can you smell what the D is cooking? This chick right here. This chick, Representative Nancy Mace, has introduced legislation to rename Black Lives Matter Plaza after Charlie Kirk. How? Why? You want to rename Black Lives Matter Plaza after Charlie Kirk. Okay, I get it, fam. You want to rename the plaza. I can think of 1,000 names. If you want to put a name on it, I can think of 1,000 names. Easily. I can think of 100,000 names that would be better suited to name that street after, to name the plaza after. There are activists who've actually done things in Washington, D.C. that have done credible things, honorable things to improve the conditions of the people in D.C. And that's through the years, that's in the thousands, any of them. You can name that plaza after. Beyond that, there are literally millions of people in this country that plaza could be named after. Charlie Kirk was a divider. Charlie Kirk was more demonic than he was angelic. This is facts. I'm not making this up. All you got to do is listen to him talk. Remember, y'all, Black Lives Matter was not the antithesis of white lives mattering. Black Lives Matter was to say it was an extension of white lives mattering. It was like, yo, Black lives matter, because we see other lives matter, not just white lives, but we see other lives matter. You show us that every day. Black lives matter. This bothers her. It's so much stuff that is wrong with this country. And this is the mountain she decides to die on. It's so many real things that could happen in Washington, D.C. to improve the country, to improve the lot of the people's lives in D.C., in the D.C. area. And she is focused on pushing legislation to rename a plaza. It's these symbolic gestures that these do-nothing politicians get involved with that makes people dislike them. It turns people off. It makes people jaded to the political process. If she is this petty and these are the type of things that she's thinking about, imagine what else she's doing at home. Imagine what other type of stuff she's into. You need, at this stage of the game, a list of all the things that this administration has flipped, all the things that they've changed. Just put the list together, and then as soon as their ass get out, this is the list. Okay, we know we're going to reverse all of this right here. Everything on this list, we reversing it. Boy, they better be lucky I ain't got the juice. They better be lucky I would executive order, executive order, executive order, executive order, every single thing. Anything that has Trump name on it, I'm gonna start right there. I'm gonna start right there. I'm getting rid of every single thing that has his name on it. And I'm taking his picture out of the White House. That's right. I'm taking his picture out of the White House. I might take it and I might give it, what could I do? I think it would be a good idea to just get rid of it altogether. So I might just throw it in the fireplace. Yeah, I'm getting rid of his picture. Oh, absolutely. Fair exchange ain't robbery. That's what he's been doing. He's been getting rid of other presidents' pictures, putting them in the basement, putting them in low traffic areas in the White House, removing pictures. This is how petty dude is. This is how petty he is. These people, like her, like Nancy, they are extremely obsessed with blackness. They are extremely obsessed with blackness. For them to hate us so much, they really do think of us a lot. I know I personally try to not think of stuff that I hate. I try to not even think about it. You know? Think about it, man, what it does to your energy. So I try not to think about it. They think about us all day, every day. DC got so many things going on that's wrong with it. She could have easily came up with some other legislation that could actually benefit her citizens. How is taking the word Black Lives Matter off of this plaza going to benefit DC? And how is replacing it with Charlie Kirk going to improve this country overall? Charlie Kirk was a cancer to this country. He was. I know that's hard for some of y'all to stomach, but tell me, what did Charlie Kirk say to unite us? I'm talking about all people. I'm not talking about what did he say to make racist white people feel good, but what did he say to help us out? What did he do to improve society? What did he do to be mentioned in the same breath of JFK and Martin Luther King, besides being assassinated? And even his assassination shouldn't be mentioned amongst the assassination of Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy or Bobby Kennedy or any of our other heroes, like true heroes. What did he do? He's not even on their level. He's not even remotely on their level. So you let this chick right here, you let her talk enough, let her move around enough, and she'll tell you who she is. She'll show you who she is. See, but here's the thing. They could pull that Black Lives Matter up. That don't mean nothing. Those just words anyway. Just words. Black Lives Matter, the organization, shouldn't even carry as much weight as it does. Black Lives Matter should be an attitude in your mind. It should be in your heart. It should be in your actions. You should move in a way where you believe Black Lives Matter, where you exhibit that on a daily basis. The way that you deal with your fellow Black brother or sister that's making black, that's indicative of Black Lives Mattering, right? You know, the way you take care of yourself, what you choose to put in your body, that tells me Black Lives Matter. See? That's how we do that. What you put in your body, what you drinking, you know, how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your children, how you take care of your significant other, how you look after your elderly parents. You know, that's how you show that Black Lives Matter. the way that you create industries and jobs for Black people, where you reach out and help somebody up. You give somebody a helping hand. Not a hand out, but a hand up. That's how you show that Black lives matter. So we don't even need the organization anymore. They made their point. We don't need the organization, and we don't need the words written on the street. That's something that you carry in your heart. That's something that you carry in your heart. Black lives matter. See, they can erase a name on a building or a street. They can erase that. They can destroy a building. They can destroy a person. What they can't destroy is kindred spirits. When it's in your spirit, they can't do nothing with the spirit. They can't do nothing with that. So, as far as I'm concerned, hey, wash it away. Now, if I lived in DC, I wouldn't want to see anything about Charlie Kirk at a plaza, and I wouldn't visit that plaza because I don't want to look at his name on nothing, because it's just a daily reminder of who he is and what he represented. But it's also a reminder of the type of people who is in government, the type of people who is writing laws. These are the same people. These, make no mistake about it, these are the descendants of slave owners. Make no mistake about it. These are descendants of slave owners. So they tell us to get over it. Why we got to always bring up slavery? But they tell us this as they continue to do things that's consistent with what their ancestors did. Yeah. Subjugate, oppress, break, steal, kill. But we're supposed to just, I guess, suffer in silence. Nah, man, silence is complicit.